Welcome back to English Made Interesting. Today we'll have a look at prepositions. Prepositions are generally very tricky. You need to be very careful while using it. A preposition is a word used to indicate different relations such as place, time, method, manner, reason, purpose, possession, direction, motion, etc. It is placed before a noun or a pronoun. I hope you know what is a noun or a pronoun. Noun is the name of any person, place, or thing. Nouns also name an emotion or quality or state. Pronouns are nouns in disguise and have the same function as a noun. They take the place of a noun. They replace the noun. A preposition usually comes before a noun or a pronoun, which is its object. The preposition tells us the relation of its object, which can be a person or a thing, to other words in the sentence. It means that which is placed before. A preposition joins a noun to a noun. Example, there is a cup on the table. Here, cup is a noun, table is a noun. So, a noun is joined to the other noun with the help of a preposition on. It also joins a noun to an adjective. Example, he is fond of pets. Fond is the adjective here. Noun is pets. And of is the preposition. A noun to a verb. Her cat jumped off the chair. Here, jumped is a verb, chair is a noun, and off is the preposition. Prepositions can have two or more objects. Example, she drove through hills and plains. So here, through is the preposition. Hills and plains are the two nouns in the sentence, which means two objects of the preposition through. A preposition is generally placed before its object, but sometimes it follows the object. Example, here is the book that you asked for. Book is the object, that is demonstrative pronoun. It refers to the book and for is the preposition here. So here the preposition is placed after the object. The prepositions for, from, in, on are often omitted before nouns of place or time. Example, we did it last week. Here the preposition in is omitted. Now look at the next sentence. Wait a minute. Here for is omitted. You can even say wait for a minute, but here it is not necessary to use the preposition for. Several words are used, sometimes as adverbs and sometimes as prepositions. A word is a preposition when it has an object. Example, the cat jumped off the table. Table is the object. So here, off is a preposition because it has got an object. It is an adverb when it does not have an object. Example, the cat jumped off. Here the word off does not have an object. So, it is an adverb. Now note the difference in the usage of words. I could not come before. Here, before is an adverb because it does not have an object. Now look at the other sentence. I came the day before yesterday. So here, before is the preposition. The wheel came off. Here, off is an adverb. The driver jumped off the car. Here, off is a preposition. Let us move on. Here, on is used as an adverb. The book lies on the table. Here, on is the preposition. Now we'll pass on to the kinds of prepositions. You have simple prepositions, compound prepositions, and complex or phrase prepositions. Now on to simple prepositions. Words like in, on, at, by, from, about, over, under, through, till, up, of, for, to, etc. These are all simple prepositions. Look at the sentences. They came from Kolkata. There is some juice in the can. I found my slippers under the bed. She fell off the chair. Now we'll move on to compound prepositions. What are compound prepositions? These are words formed by combining prepositions, nouns, adverbs, etc. Look at the examples. Into, across, without, within, inside, outside, beneath, below, behind, between. Now look at the sentences. Put the bread into the bread box. She ran across the street to board the bus. We will be back within a minute. In the classroom, I sit between Kavya and Divya. I hope you understood. Now we'll move on to complex or phrase prepositions. These are group of words that does the work of a single preposition. Examples: in front of, because of, with reference to, in spite of, in addition to, according to, along with, away from, by means of, in place of, etc. Example: there is a car in front of the house. Here, in front of, it is a phrase preposition because it is a group of words doing the work of a single preposition. Ria succeeded because of her hard work. In spite of the cold, the children played outside in the garden. In spite of is a phrase preposition. Now over to prepositions of place. It tells us where. Example: above, below, under, over, beside, down, near, in front of, around, etc. These are the prepositions used to tell us where. These are the prepositions of place. The fruit hung above my head, but I could not reach it. So, above my head, above is the preposition. There is a new car in front of the house. In front of is a preposition. The man walked down the road. Down is the preposition used in this sentence. Usage of at, in, and on as prepositions of place. Now we'll see how it is being used. At is used for a specific point. Example: at the door, at the corner. When you say someone is at the door, you use it as preposition of place. Let us meet at the coffee shop. The pencil is kept at the center of the box. Her friends live at Sultanpur. Ram was studying at Mathura in UP. My aunt lives at Toronto in Canada. So here at is used as the preposition of place. Now how in is being used as preposition. In may refer to an enclosed space, a larger area like a town or a city. Example, I live in Mumbai. The books are in the bag. The assembly takes place in the central hall. We lived in Pune for 10 years. The pencil is in the box. So here, in is used to refer to an enclosed space. Now note, in this sentence, the cupboard is kept in the corner of the room. But when you say about your house, you say our house is at the corner of the street. You cannot say in the corner of the street. It is at the corner of the street. Room is an enclosed space, but the street is not an enclosed space. That's why the difference. On is used for a surface. On is also used before the names of roads and streets. I wrote my name on the cover. So it is a surface on the cover. There are 3 lights on the ceiling. We live on MG Road. The pencil is on the table. So on is the preposition used here. It refers to a surface. Now over to the usage of between and among. Between and among are prepositions. The usage often creates confusion. Between is used when there are only 2 persons or things. Priya sat between her 2 best friends. So only 2 friends. It's mentioning about 2 friends. So it is between. Between is being used. Among is used when there are more than 2. Look at the sentence. Share the chocolates equally among your cousins. So here it's more than 1. Among is used when there are more than 2. Usage of beside and besides. Beside means at or by the side of. I sat beside my mother and held her hand. Besides means except or in addition to. Both are different. Now look at the examples. Who besides Meera could have done this? Besides Tara, Priya and Beena were at the show. Besides his children, there were present his nephews and nieces. Besides being fined, she was sentenced to a term of imprisonment. Besides the ungathered rice, he lay. So, hope you understood the usage of beside and besides. I'll repeat. Beside means at or by the side of. But besides means except or in addition to. Now, over to prepositions of time. The prepositions that are used to talk about time are on, in, at, till, during, after, before, etc. Look at the examples. Please wait till 2 o'clock. She arrived before midnight. My turn comes after yours. We reached home at 2 p.m. I was born in July. Harsh has to go to Delhi on June 20th. So these are the prepositions of time being used. We use at to talk of a specific point of time at 4 p.m. The party got over at midnight. At the end of the meeting, everyone went home happy. In is used to talk of a period of time, a few minutes or hours, a week, a month, a year, or a longer period. Now look at the examples. Can you meet me in 15 minutes? It becomes very hot in summer. We shifted to Nasik in 1996. A lot of discoveries were made in the last century. On is used to talk of a particular day or date. When you say on April 21, it's talking about a particular date, that is April 21. Everyone wears new clothes on Diwali day. It's on Diwali day, but that particular day. We got engaged on March 15th. Can you meet me on Sunday? It's being particular about the day. It is on Sunday. Usage of since. Since is used to talk of a period starting from a point of time. Naresh and Smita have been living in Bhopal since 2009. That is, starting point of time is 2009. Usage of from. We use from for a point of time. The summer holidays will begin from. It is from May 20th. The offer will be valid from the day you buy this device. Hope it's clear. It's very simple. Now, on to usage of for. We use for when we refer to or speak about a period of time. Sushma and Smita have lived in Bhopal for 4 years. So it talks about a period of time, that 4 years time. So they have lived in Bhopal for 4 years. That is when you use for as a preposition. Tom was on leave for 5 days. So that's the period, 5 days, for 5 days. Prepositions of direction. Prepositions of movement or direction denote where. Example, to, at, towards, through, into, over, under, up, down, etc. The boys climbed over the wall to pluck the fruits. Raghu walked under the bridge. Let us walk towards the lake. Riya looked through the glass at the toys in the shop. Riya looked through the glass at the toys in the shop. Radha looked at her mother for permission. We went to the market. The children jumped into the pool. The fat man fell off his chair. It speaks about the moment. Prepositions of cause, purpose, or source. For, of, with, by, from, etc. It is a right place for a picnic. So this is talking about a particular cause, purpose, or source. She suffered from fever for 1 week. The girl cried with fear. It is talking about the cause. Why did the girl cry? It is because of her fear. So the girl cried with fear. The thief was beaten by the people with sticks. The walls were drilled by the electrician with an electric drill. So here for, from, with, by, etc. are the prepositions used. Now, on to some examples for better understanding. The books are on the table. The dog is sitting under the table. apple juice is kept in the jug. In the above examples, the prepositions on, under, in indicates the relation between the books, the dog, and the apple juice with another noun in each sentence. Preposition is a word often placed before a noun or a pronoun to show its relation with some other word in the sentence. This is a kind of revision for you. Now, more examples. The calendar is on the wall. The car was parked near the shop. The cat jumped into the well. The amusement park is in Mumbai. The bus will stop at Kolhapur. Now, prepositions of place. Prepositions that give us information about the place, location, or position of a noun or a pronoun in relation to something else are called prepositions of place. Now look at the example. The pencil is in the box. The pencil is kept at the center of the box. Where is it kept? At the center of the box. Or when you simply say it is in the box, in is a preposition. The pencil is on the table. When it is kept on the table, here on is a preposition. The pencil is kept above the box on the table. The pencil is under the table. The pencil is kept by the box. That indicates next to the box. The pencil is beside the box on the table. Here, beside indicates at the side of. The pencil is between the box and the book. So, here between is a preposition. It all depends on the place where it is kept. The pencil is kept among the clips and hairbands. The pencil is kept behind the box. So, different usages of prepositions of place. Now, there are group prepositions. It is group of words that function as prepositions. Examples: in spite of, on account of, with reference to, in front of, instead of, on behalf of, for the sake of, due to, in case of, because of, as a result of, along with, according to, by means of. All these are group prepositions. They function as a single preposition. Examples: Neha stood in front of the gate and waited. The playground was flooded due to heavy rains. The team won the match in spite of being injured. The students were told to make use of old newspapers and make paper bags. I went to the market along with my mother. He acted according to my instructions. On behalf of the staff, he read the address. By means of rope ladders, they scaled the wall. So, all these prepositions have more than one word. So, they are group of words actually, and they function as single preposition. Now, there are some special combinations of words that are used as prepositions, and there are no rules that can explain it. Rama is not afraid of darkness. So, when you say not afraid of darkness, that is how it is combined. It is a kind of combination, and you just cannot explain that. My grandmother waited at the gate for me. Waited at. My parents are proud of me. Ramu is very loyal to his master. When you say loyal, you will have to add to along with it. She must care for her health. Care for. Delhi is famous for its monuments. She is good at painting. When you say she is good, you need to add at along with it. That is a combination. Good at painting. You don't say she is good painting. Good at. She has no taste for music. When you say she has no taste, you'll have to add for. Taste for music. I pray to God. Pray to is a combination. She replied to her friend's letter. The old lady is good to children. Ria is searching for her bag. Searching for. So you search for something. We should not laugh at the mistakes of others. He was quite sure of his team's success. So these are the special combination of words that are used as prepositions. Now you have a do it yourself exercise. You can try it out. I hope you got it right. If not, you can check the answers. I hope this video was useful and helpful in understanding prepositions. Thanks for watching. Take care and stay safe.